A devastating flood swept through Texas hill country, killing over 100 people, including many children. This tragedy may have been made worse by the National Weather Service losing critical personnel, thanks to budget cuts pushed under Trump. And of course, because everything has to be politicized for clicks, the takes started pouring in. But what caught my attention wasn't the usual right-wing spin. It was something I saw coming from the left. I saw more than a few people rushing to say things like, "You got what you voted for." It's one thing to say the tragedy was predictable, but what I've seen goes far beyond that, mockery and even celebration, because the victims are seen as political opponents. This isn't just morally bankrupt. It's a clear sign of radicalization. And without fail, that kind of thinking has an equal and opposite reaction on the right. 100 people dying with entire towns underwater shouldn't be catharsis for ideologues who spread hatred like a virus. That is how I'm describing you if you're so radicalized that you disregard the humanity of normal, everyday people. And let's not forget, most Texans either didn't vote or actually voted blue. It's gotten so absurd, people are posting maps of gerrymandered districts just to prove their community's innocence. People like this need to step away from the news for a few weeks for some reflection. I say reflection because I see a mirrored response from two sides who are products of their environments. If you're looking for a comparison, look at how immigrants are being dehumanized right now. It follows the same logic. It's not just radicalization. It's short-sighted, counterproductive, and frankly, self-sabotaging. Because no matter what twisted sense of justice they feel, broadcasting it only works against the cause they claim to support. Instead of breaking the right's false monopoly on decency, instead of opening a door for people rethinking their beliefs in the wake of a tragedy, especially those who actually have the most contact and credibility with the other side, they decide to do the one thing that could make them dig their heels in. It's the one thing that hands the right ammunition on a silver platter, ammunition they will use. Escalating rhetoric like this is how authoritarians take advantage of emergencies. The phrase emergency powers isn't just in your history books, it's in today's headlines. And it'll be in tomorrow's too. The pendulum of extremism swings quickly and predictably. As Trump dismantles the institutions holding this country together, each new disaster becomes a pretext for him to seize more power, under the excuse of fixing what Democrats failed to handle. And in today's media circus, where politics and spectacle are indistinguishable, that polarization only gets worse. I hope you'll subscribe for a more moderate take, but before I go, I want to remind you, most people are just normal. The people you pass at the grocery store aren't the screaming caricatures edited to sell ad clicks. If you can't see that, then eventually, you'll get exactly what you're afraid of. Treat everyone like a threat and one day, they'll become one. Fear paints masks on faces that were never hiding.